How's it going, everybody? This is a little cheesy video here I'm making, but just discuss a little bit of some of the paranormal stuff I've researched and recordings and stuff. I know everybody's using the word paranormal now because it's fancy on TV, but I mean, what else do we call it, right? I've been into it for years as far as interested in it, and I've seen many things, and you know, that's why when these guys come on TV, some of it I'm skeptical about still, but some of it I believe because I've seen it. And for those of you who have seen stuff like that, then you know what I'm talking about. But there's this new thing going around. It's a couple years out now. People have been using devices like this. Particularly this model, it's a Radio Shack radio that's modified so that it changes channels quickly. You know, you'll hear it by the name of Ghost Box and stuff like that. And I got to tell you, I was real skeptic about this device until I went to Tombstone, Arizona, and we did a ghost hunt there. And the Tombstone Ghost Hunters, I believe they're called. We did a ghost hunt with them at the OK Corral, and he used one of his devices. And even while I was there, I was still kind of skeptical because you hear the skipping, you think it's the radio talking, and sometimes you can't make out what it says. But I took a recorder with me, and I was able to record some of the things it was saying. And when you play it back is when you hear responses to your questions, which very unlikely is the radio responding to your questions, even by coincidence. You know, specific questions like, you know, what was my girlfriend's name, and things like that. You ask the person's name that supposedly passed away in that room, and it gave us those responses. So decided to buy one. Got the instructions on a YouTube video actually from somewhere else, and they kind of walk you through on how to make it and what model to buy of Radio Shack radio. So I did that, and I got to tell you, I did like 5 or 6 different investigations, and I picked up some pretty incredible stuff. Here's a short clip. I'm just going to give you an example of what I picked up, and I think it's pretty interesting, even though it's pretty short when I play it. I was in my friend's, he has a shop, you know, a mechanic shop. They work on cars and auto shop, and he's always complaining of hauntings and noises and seeing ghosts. And so we went upstairs to his stock room where he's hearing all this racket, and we decided to make some recordings, and we've done a couple. And I got to tell you, we picked up some interesting stuff. But here's an example of a clear-cut response. I'm in there, and at this point, I'm telling him, hey, turn on this light, that sort of thing, trying to get him to, you know, trigger objects. Turn on the light. You know, what do I have in my hand? That sort of thing. And at some point, I say, hey, listen, if you turn on this light, I'll leave. I'm gonna leave now. And it responds as, well, get out of here. And it sounds like a woman's voice, and you're gonna hear it. It's pretty clear. See what you think.
And we'll leave. That light goes on, we'll pick up and leave right now.
That's fear. What?
No.
That's fear. What? That's fear. What?
You know, sounds pretty clear to me. Get out of here. No one in there but him and I. Shop was closed. Definitely no women working there, and there's no women there at that time. And I don't think that came from the radio. And if it did, it came through somebody else. It's not a radio station telling me to get out of there as I'm saying, hey, I'm going to leave. So if you're a skeptic, I know the responses are going to be, and I understand, believe me. But if you've done this, or if you into this sort of thing and you've experienced some things, and I think you'll take it a little differently. But either way, take it however you choose to, and that's fine. It's just entertainment for me. I'm fascinated by it, and I have other recordings that I'm going to post. This is just the first of a few that I have that I think are worth posting. Thank you.